Yeah, you let me know when you're ready to go, and then I'll count you down.
I'm ready. Are you counting on go? Is that when I go, or?
Yeah, when I say go, and I account for the latency if that makes you feel any better, and I don't.
I got it. I got it.
On your mark. Get set. Go! Hello, my name is Christopher Yee, and I'm a part of the Offline TV Rust server started by Bobo Abe. Now, if you follow Twitch at all or any streamers, then you've probably heard about the Rust server and how a lot of your favorite streamers are going to play it. I wanted to share something that I made in this server that I think is pretty cool and is realistically never going to exist again anywhere in any public server, because the way this game is pretty much played traditionally is it's kill on sight, kill whoever you can, build a base that suits your bare minimum needs to survive and can hold all of your loot. Unfortunately, that experience makes me really sad for this game, because if you open up the crafting menu and you see a lot of what is possible in Rust, there are so many very creative outlets, especially and specifically in electricity, that rarely ever get explored because it's not the way the game is normally played. I mean, for any of you that have followed the server closely, I currently live next to Bo's Casino, where he has 2 different games where you can actually gamble scrap, and it works like a real casino. It actually has better odds than the casino that is normally built into Rust. But what I'm showing here today, my creation for this server is called The Gun Run, art commissioned by @LilyPichu. Follow her on Twitter and Instagram. So the way the gun run works is essentially it is a speed run obstacle course. I don't know if any of you have ever played Modern Warfare 2. You know, flashbang through the door. You know, there is something similar on there, and I had so much fun looking at that. And I remember, you know, the speedrun element that I saw to it on YouTube back then was so fun and engaging. And based off of what I saw, what was possible in the electricity in Rust, and based off of a beautiful item in here, actually, let me see if I can find it. Reactive target. I think it might be possible to recreate that in this game. So I've actually had a lot of really cool content creators come and try this out. It's been a lot of fun. We've had Tina Kitten, Sylvanas, Wolf of Belvader, Spaceboy, Trey, Christy, Broden, Leslie, XQC, Jordan Fisher, Moist Critical, Wendy. We've had Hassan try it out. Who else over here? Jacksepticeye, Canute, Saikuno. Oh my god. We've had S-Fan try it out. We've had a lot of people try out the case, and some, like, you know, legendary FPS players. Shroud. Whoa!
No, man.
When he said Geo.
No. Time!
All right.
Oh,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Dude, that spray one is tough.
All right, come check out your time. Yeah, come check it out.
Dang it!
Sheesh.
wait,
What was it?
106?
Ooh.
Isn't that the record?
We got
No.
a 106. He's tied with H. June.
Dang it.
Oh man.
June could do this. June could definitely do this faster.
believe in you,
106
Go
is
ahead,
slow.
get
This
the
could be
airlock.
done in under a minute, for sure. This could definitely be done in under a minute.
Anyways, so let me explain roughly how it works. So if you come in here, immediately you see the lights. We have the Wall of Fame and we have the Wall of Shame. Based off of what I have come to a conclusion on, it's using the information that's come from the very top tier gamers in this game and the rest of the crowd, I think if you can complete this course, which I'll show in a minute and 15 seconds or less, you deserve to be on the Wall of Fame. These guys got these times in, I think, 5 or less tries. My 114 took me about 20, so don't get it confused. I am nowhere near the caliber of these players. I just designed the course. I should be able to play it decently. So if you come in here, read the terms of entry. Basically, if you die in here, it's your fault. So first thing you'll see in here is a laser. Now, the second you cross this laser, there's actually a timer upstairs that starts counting to see your pace for the course. Now let's go ahead and run through here. Now originally I designed this to have traps so that you have to learn to maneuver in this course without dying, but I never got around to finishing that because, well, so many things to do in the server and I just wanted to make sure I got everything done. Before we get into the electrical side though, I'll just show you how it actually works. So this course is typically run actually is with the gun called an M249. I believe it is the best gun in the game, if not one of the best guns in the game. And the way you run my course is with this specific gun with one full clip of 100 ammo. Now you run through the course and your time is starting. So if you actually go in through here, we have the first set of targets. Ignore this blue flashing light. I was working on a hit recognition system, but I didn't get to finishing it for the entire course. There is actually no way when you shoot these targets down for them to stay down forever. It should rise back up right now. There we go. But I did manage to figure out a way to make it so that if you do hit the target, you can at least find a way to see that you have knocked it down. I don't think there is a way to get this to set back or to stay down the entire time. If there is some restriction, Electrical God will hopefully figure it out and improve on this concept. Let's run through the rest of the course. Coming through here, targets over here, targets in the room, another trap, not normally on. Come up in here. If you make a sprinting crouch jump and you pay attention to the neon sign, there are actually 2 targets in here. Shoot those down, keep it moving, target in here, 2 targets, 3rd target hidden behind there, another target hidden behind the stone barricade. Jump up through the stairs, make the sprinting crouch jump through the window, which is actually kind of a big deal in this course. More targets over here, check your corners. See, I love this sign. It's actually like a little debate. It's like, oh, I gotta go this way. Come through here, target, and then over here, section 11, spray control. Keep moving through the course. We're getting towards the end. Oh, see, these jumps are hard. Make it through here, neon sign, finish. Boom! So now here's the way the course works. When you press that, or when you walk through that laser down there, your time starts. You have to come up and press this red button for the timer to stop. Now, if we move through the end of the course, we can actually go upstairs and see what our time was. And now I will explain how this course actually functions. All right, so this is where all the magic happens. Ooh, 248. The timer system actually starts right here. This is basically how it works. It goes into a memory cell, and the reason this memory cell is here is because there's this OR switch right here. Essentially, this is the way it kind of works. If an event happens that is connected to this OR switch, it is prompted to start the timer. You cross a laser, you press a button, it will send a signal through to the rest of the timer system. I won't explain this because there are videos on YouTube that explain how to make a timer for seconds and for minutes. It will start counting, and when you do another event, the button or the laser, it will send a signal that says stop the timer. And then the next time it starts, it will actually reset both to 0 and just start counting. Now this timer is not perfect. I noticed that around the 3-minute mark, it actually starts to sway from a real life time. I think it starts to get off by like 1 to 2 seconds. But you know, you should be able to finish the course in under that time. I was going through it pretty slowly and was able to get, under 3 minutes. Based off that explanation, you understand that this course is actually not perfect. It just needs 2 activations of an event through that OR switch that will make the timer start and then stop and then eventually reset. Here's something else in the course that is actually really cool that I implemented so that I could keep track of players who wanted to run the course. In this course, there are 35 targets in total. If you miss a target through the speedrun, I decided that I would add 3 seconds to your total time so that you can't just, run through the whole course and try to get a good time. In theory, you can't get onto the Wall of Fame. You don't get a really good time. You can't. But anyways, through the CCTV system they have in Rust, I've actually set up cameras to monitor players that run through the course and see if they have hit the correct targets. Now you'll notice there are some cameras that aren't perfect, that don't show the targets on the door. I usually give the really easy targets a benefit of the doubt. Pretty cool! Can actually watch people. It's like a real legitimate business. Between the cameras and the timer, I think this is actually a really good spectating speed run course that you can run in a Rust server. Again, this is something that you will probably never find in an actual public server in Rust, but there are now, with the popularity of the offline TV server, more creative servers, hopefully. Because what I have found is, in my week of playing Rust for the first time, this is a beautiful game. Unfortunately, it does require, what is this? 6 test generators, which is an admin spawned item, but it's not impossible to get this much power if you have, let me see, enough windmills. And if I gathered electricity in this game just a little bit better, I could have done this without the test generators, but you know, for lack of time and, you know, just to get the project done, because this did take a lot of figuring out on my end. I didn't just know what I was doing, and I know I haven't fully explained how it all works in detail, but again, everything I've done in here, there are tutorials on YouTube that will kind of help you figure it out. I like this a lot. I mean, like I said earlier, there are so many people that came to test this out that I never thought I'd interact with ever. Rust is amazing. It's so amazing, and you know, makes me a little sad that it is played like PUBG a lot of the time, but it is what it is. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this like just walkthrough of the course. I hope you like the idea. Anyone who, you know, wants to do something like this, here you go. This is what it looks like. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any ideas or comments on how it could have been better, please let me know, because I'd love to see. I know there are ideas I had, but maybe I missed some stuff. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.